reprogrammed your brain.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Frank Factor. Don't you hate the government? I mean, they're thieves, liars, cheats, can't do anything right, they only think about themselves, they can't balance a checkbook, they act fiscally irresponsibly, they take on loans they can't afford, can't take care of our veterans, they can't get along, easily distracted. I mean, what kind of government is that anyway, huh? I'll tell you what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a government of, by, and for the people. And I didn't make that up. Somebody a whole lot smarter than me came up with that one. So do you trust people? Because if you trust people, you should trust the government. I mean, corporations and private enterprises are also run by groups of individuals, and they too can fail to act morally and ethically and efficiently. The idea that business, if allowed to act with little or no regulation and control, would somehow morally police and regulate itself. That's a proven lie. The Industrial Revolution proves that. People don't stop being individuals when they're elected to governmental positions. They can, however, be subject to the exact same temptations and failures that anyone in any position of authority and responsibility could fall prey to. The problems we face in America now within our government are a direct result of the failures of us as individuals to act responsibly within our system. In a properly functioning American governmental system, the individuals are ultimately responsible for the government's actions. Americans today are every bit to blame for the failures we face as the people that we've elected to represent us. We're distracted, disinterested, and self-absorbed. And this is not a nation that you set and forget. This is a democratic republic, and what should stand as the greatest example of a government that answers to the people and not the other way around. I think if you scrap the entire American governmental system and set out to build one from the ground up that would be the best, you'd essentially come up with the same system all over again. And why is that? Because it's the best. Liberals and conservatives are both guilty of failing to uphold their responsibilities as they pertain to the operation of this government, of, by, and for the people. This is part of what happens when we as citizens allow ourselves to be deceived by lies and propaganda, and we fail to keep our government accountable. Under the smokescreen of fear and paranoia since 9/11, many of us have surrendered our power as individuals in return for the illusion of safety. And in doing so, we've betrayed our nation, not served it. The protections that gave us as citizens the ability to petition our government, to question its actions, to hold it accountable, to keep the system of checks and balances intact, were traded off by weak and fearful, phony patriots who surrendered under the test. We have made elections into auctions and have instead replaced real patriotic values with flags made in China and facts made out of thin air. This government is us, and we are our own enemy. Thank you. See you next time on The Frank Factor. Take care.